Hello and welcome back. In this video, we are going to solve the LeetCode SQL problem 1741, which is find total time spent by each employee. We are given a table called employees and it has 4 columns: employee ID, event day, in time and out time. They mentioned that employee ID, event day and in time is the primary key of this table. This table shows the employees' entries and exits in an office. Event day is the day at which this event happened. In time is the minute at which the employee entered the office, and out time is the minute at which they left the office. In time and out time are between 1 and 1440. Okay, it is guaranteed that no two events on the same day intersect in time, and in time is always less than the out time. Yeah, that makes sense because if you enter an office, you can only leave after that time and you cannot leave before that, right? Okay. And we need to write a SQL query to calculate the total time in minutes spent by each employee on each day at the office. Note that within one day, an employee can enter and leave more than once. Yeah, that also makes sense because sometimes employee can leave out for some time and then also they can come back. Okay, the time spent in office for a single entry is out time minus in time. Got it? Okay. And we can return the result table in any order. Okay, let's see this example now. So we are given a table with these data. So here this is employee ID 1 and in this event day which is 11/28, the in time is 4 and the out time is 32. Okay, and within the same day employee 1 has again came in at 55 and they've left at 200. And this is another day and this is the entry time and the out time of the employee. And here again we have a different employee with employee ID 2 and this is their in time and out time. Okay, now the output has the unique days. We have the days here, and then we have the employee ID and how much time they have spent on that specific day. And here we have the employee ID 2 and their time spent at office on that particular day. So this is the output table. This is how our output table should look like. Essentially, they're looking for how much time each employee has spent on each day. Okay, and here's their explanation. Employee 1 has 3 events, right? If you see here, employee 1 has 3 events. So 2 events are on the same day, that is 28, and then we have 1 event on the 3rd. And they have just found the difference between the out time and in time and they have summed up together. For example, here if we see employee 1 has 2 entries within 11/28, that is November 28, and to find the difference we need to subtract out time minus the in time and out time minus the in time, and after we get the answers for these things we need to sum them up both to see how much time this employee has spent in the office on that particular day. Okay, so this is the logic, and we'll see how to query and how to return the results as expected. Okay, I'll just copy and paste this table here so that we first understand the logic and then we can then jump into the query. Okay, first things first, we can first partition by the employee ID. So we'll have 2 partitions in this case. So employee ID 1 and then employee ID 2. And then what we can do is we can also partition by the event day, right? Because we need to find the number of hours spent by an employee within one day, within that specific day. So I'm going to partition this by the event day as well. So in this case, we'll just end up with partitions like this. So we have 4 partitions now. This is one partition, and this is in another partition, and this is another partition, and this is in another partition. And the last thing that I can do is I will order by the event day, so that the event day sequence is also maintained. So in this case, this 11/2 would just go at the top, and this all remains the same. Okay, so now we got the partitions, and here what would happen is we'll have the difference in time, because the difference out time minus in time is the actual time that was spent in an employee in one login, right? So I'll write difference here, and 32 minus 4 is 28, so I'll write 28 here, and 200 minus 55, right, is around 145. and this is for a specific date. And what we can do is, after getting these values, we need to sum it up. We need to sum 28 and 145. So if we sum it up, we'll get the actual time that was spent by employee 1 on the specific event day. So if I sum it up, I would get 173 here, right? So this is going to be 173. And here in this case, there is only one login for this employee 2 on the November 28. So this is going to be 33 minus 3, which is going to be 30, right? So this is going to be 30. And here in this case, this is going to be 42 minus 1, which is 41. Since they have entered the office for only one time, the sum is also the same. And here we'll have 74 minus 47, which is going to be 27. Okay, now if you see the output, final output, this is going to have 1 employee ID 1 entering the office on 2020-11-28, and they spent a total of 173. So that is also our output here. Okay, so this is the logic that we are going to code now, and I'll just comment this table now so that we don't run into any runtime errors. And then now I'm going to write this query. So from the employees table, from employees, what are we going to do? We are going to select. Okay, the first column that's needed is event day. So they've aliased this as day, so I'll also write the same. Select event underscore day aliased as day, comma, and then we need to pick up the employee ID. So I'll write emp underscore ID, and then we need to find the total time, right? And we don't need any duplicates in our output, so I'll write distinct here so that we pick only one values and don't have any duplicates within the output table. And here what we need to do is, first of all, we need to find the difference between the out time and the in time, right? So I'll write out time minus in time. Okay, and as soon as we find the difference between these two, we need to sum them up. And how are we going to sum up? We are going to sum based on partitioning by the employee ID and the event day, and we are also going to order by the event day, right? So for this case, we need to use the window function. So I will be using the over clause here, and inside this over clause, I'm going to partition by. So this is going to be partitioned by employee ID, and then how are we going to partition by the event day? So this is done, and we are going to order by the event day. So that's done. Now this is going to be aliased as the total time. Write total time here. Let us now run this query to see if this answer is accepted. Okay, our answer is accepted, and let us now submit this query to see whether this passes all the test cases. So this is a very easy problem, and I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see you soon in another video. Until that, please like, share and subscribe to my channel. Then thanks for watching.